good cause. Two top sides ready to go at it. And welcome to a game that really should have pulses racing. Every reason to believe this will be enthralling. I'm Derek Ray and delighted to have alongside me Sue Smith, the former England attacker, who will provide all the technical and tactical analysis. And what we have coming up for you is action from Champions League match day 1. It's Juventus taking on Real Madrid.
Yeah, cheers. Well, both teams will be hoping that they can get to the knockout round, so it is important that they pick up the 3 points early on. Just send out a statement to the others. I'm sure we'll see a good competitive match, though.
And this is how Juventus will line up.
It's a 4-5-1, or you could say a 4-2-3-1. This does offer plenty of threat going forward with the 3 behind the central striker. We may see the wide midfielders cut in and the fullbacks push on, while the defence is still protected from the 2 holding.
And the starting players for Real Madrid. Thibaut Courtois begins in goal. Eder Militao plays with Antonio Rüdiger in central defence. Aurelien Tchouameni plays alongside Federico Valverde in central midfield. And the main striker today is Kylian Mbappe. Really inventive stuff from Real here. But a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. Well, it's a real bonus when you have a player who's not only naturally gifted, but is also happy to put in the work, and that applies to Kenan Yildiz. What might we see from him today?
Well, I tell you what, if they have any free kicks around the edge of the box, he's going to be the first in line to take it. Obviously, plenty more to his game beyond that too, but his ability from set pieces, it could be a key deciding factor.
He has teammates around him. Aurelien Tchouameni. Mbappe. Eder Militao. Given away by Real Madrid. The object of the exercise from Juventus is to get it forward. That's what they're doing. Valverde. Here's Mbappe. Will it happen for them? Oh, terrific agility to deny them a goal.
Yeah, what a save. That was on top of him in the blink of an eye. Did well to stop that, didn't he?
And support available, but they dealt with the threat posed. Federico Valverde. Oh, they'll be disappointed. It looked promising. Well, a real struggle for both sides on the possession front here.
Yeah, neither side can keep the ball, can they?
Oh, disappointing end to that. Kenan Yildiz. How about the cross? Aurelien Tchouameni. Jude Bellingham. So plenty of forward momentum from Real Madrid here. And there it is! The opening goal! 1-0, and they'll feel they deserve it. Hook Mainers. And on to Yildiz. Showing a great defensive instinct. Oh, good run this. Now what can he do with it? And credit is due for that good piece of defending. Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Delightful pass. Oh, it looked really promising for them.
Oh, they stopped that really well, didn't they? Really well organised off the ball there.
Yildiz feeding it through. And Juventus have done it. A goal for them. Level pegging. And with that, the first half comes to an... And he read it superbly.
Yeah, anticipated well there. He was onto that in a flash.
And a Juventus personnel change here. Aurelien Tchouameni. Well, they keep the ball moving. Well, it was a good-looking sequence, but it comes to an end. And he has options available. Oh, genuine chance. A goal here, giving his team precisely what they were looking for. Now he deserves to celebrate it. Valverde. This is looking threatening. But the danger averted for now. Has eyes for goal. The game has been turned on its head. They have never stopped believing, and now they sense victory. Yildiz. Nice looking move this. Oh, might be. And a goal! Wonderful stuff as they accelerate away from the opposition. Take it away. Kylian Mbappe. It's a weighted pass. Oh, they were in a decent position too. Yildiz. And in with a real chance. Oh, crucial interception.
Yeah, kept his shape really well.
Possibilities for them to counter. A good vision there. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence. Jonathan David. And on to Yildiz. Crosses out. A goal! An exceptional performance this. 4 to the good now. Alexander-Arnold. Real Madrid have given us away. Turan. There's the shot. And a crisp effort. Just over the top.
Just look at the stats. They show just how dominant they've been. Created so many good chances and winning comfortably. The defence have struggled to cope, and I'm sure we're going to see a change soon, or this could be humiliating.
Yes, the chances just keep on coming. No stopping them, apparently. And firing it. Real did well to regain control of the ball. Counter-attacking possibilities. Minutes to go then. Conceição. Oh, danger here. Mbappe with it. And in the perfect position to read it. Well, Juventus. Thuram! Oh, burying them beneath an avalanche of goals. No let up here. Jeremy Boga. Interesting pass. He'll have a go here. Oh, yes! He's going to be proud of that moment. What purity of strike. Caught it absolutely perfectly. Well, now it is final, and Real Madrid...
Facing Juventus.
Well, you can sense the anticipation around the ground today. Both these teams would love to get to the knockout stages, so it's always helpful to win your first game.
Alexander Sørloth. Going for it. Well, that hasn't taken long. In front already. So the game restarts with Juve on the ball and looking for a response. Conceição. Red, and the ball has changed hands. Efren Thuram gets in the way superbly. Short corner taken. Marcos Llorente. Needs to be better with the ball. David. Real opportunity. And it's there to equalise. Settle in for the rest of this. A great game already. Kefren Turan. Closed it down well. Julian Alvarez. Now with Yildiz. And Atletico come away with the ball. Yildiz. That's won back nicely in a good area. Oh, yes! They've gone from despair to delight. What a turnaround. A terrific comeback. This is turning out to be some game. Oh, yes. All the practice pays off. And that goes out for a throw. Kalulu. Now with Yildiz. Referee not happy with the challenge. And that's a good save. Saw it all the way. Needs to keep a cool head under pressure. Sirlot. Breaking at pace. This could be dangerous. They've lost it. A promising break fades away. That's really well played, halting the attack.
Yeah, right place at the right time there. Good defending.
Julian Alvarez. And it's given away. Alexander Sirlot. Atletico Madrid push forward with options available. And the chance slips away. That set up the chance. The chance not apparent yet. Really well done. This could lead to something. That's crossed the line. It'll be a throw-in. Toyn Koopmeiners. Jeremy Boga. Yildiz given space here. Teeing up the chance now. But they're not quite in sync there. It's offside.
Well, he needs to show greater awareness there and hold on to the ball a fraction longer.
Alexander Sirlot. Keeping.
Well, it's a great stop from that distance. He's reacted so quickly.
Keep on coming. Corner again. It's been delivered. Oh, he tried to power it in when composure was surely the key. Kenan Yildiz. Jeremy Boga. They're in here. Terrific bit of blocking. And for a throw with a little deflection on its way. That's a good pass. A promising move stalls.
Well, they've defended that really well. They look very organised there.
Well, now they could spring the trap. Chance to score. They've got another, and he's got another. 2 for the game. Read his mind there. That's out of play. It'll be a throw now. Yildiz. Toyn Koopmeiners. Now with Yildiz. And on to Koopmeiners. Encouraging signs to the attack, but it hasn't led to anything. There's the whistle, and that will do it for the first half. Game restarts with the sides level. Lovely ball, this could lead to something. Sirlot. Served through on a plate here, and played in now. Off the crossbar. And the play breaks down. Oh, they've lost it. What happens now? They have to clear this. And the flag's gone up for offside.
Well, he has to work a lot harder to stay onside there. He didn't read the situation at all.
Francisco Conceição. Jonathan David. They might be in. Well, here we go. Time for the transition. Goodness me, who wants to keep it? Well, it was looking good, but ultimately nothing doing. Well, he's produced a masterful performance up to this point. 10 out of 10.
Well, what an outstanding first half he had. He dictated the play and was a constant threat with his ability on the ball. Surely he's going to be marked a lot tighter in the second 45 minutes. Otherwise, he'll completely dominate the game.
Cope Miners. Oh, cut out well. Could be something building for Juventus here. Boga. Now with Cope Miners. And it must be. And 2 becomes 3 as he completes his hat-trick. A superb performance. Alvarez. Sirlot. That's good. Oh, penalty given. A chance to get back on level terms. This for the equaliser. And the chance has been spurned. The penalty saved.
Well, it's been a while, but these fans are now coming to life. Can they equalise here?
Well, look at the room. They've got to attack now. Out with a really good ball. Oh, they scored again! The game had only just restarted after the last one. Julian Alvarez. Alex Baena. Pass was read and the ball has changed hands. Conceição. Now Kalulu. Juventus moving the ball forward with purpose. And they've got to find reverse gear now.
Yeah, just snuffed out the danger there. That's a good turnover.
That's a good ball. Marcos Llorente. Julian Alvarez. Real opportunity. Under pressure, the keeper's done well. Yildiz. David. And on to Conceição. Now, surely. Oh, superb. Right place, great save.
Brilliant save. From that sort of range, he had no right to stop that.
And the pressure pays. Now to switch up again. This could get interesting. And you can feel the frustration after that. It's a head-in-hands moment. Julian Alvarez. So into the final 5 minutes. The Can he threads it through? A heroic stop. It's put into the middle. Oh, really nicely held. Made absolutely sure that the corner has come to nothing. Oh, that's really well cut out.
Yeah, that's a clever interception.
That has gone out. It'll be a throw. Ball one, well read. Oh, good strike. Oh, against the bar. It stops there, nothing at the end of it. And that's the final whistle, leaving the fans here to go home happy. A win to get their cap. Well, today we're set to witness a matchup that all football... A warm welcome from Stamford Bridge. I'm your commentator, Guy Mowbray, and I'm delighted to have Stuart Robson's expertise alongside me, and we're good to go with match day one of the Champions League. It's Chelsea facing Juventus.
As always, when you're playing your first match, there's going to be a little bit of anger.
Oh, it must be here. Oh, that's not properly away. Well, nothing doing for them in the end.
Well, Juventus were a little bit unlucky not to open the score in there. Yes, it was a fantastic stop, but the warning signs are there in these opening minutes.
Here's how Juventus line up. Michele Di Gregorio is in goal. To edge ahead now. The first blow of the day struck early. 1-0. Chalobah. Ball with James now. That's a good ball. Yildiz. Now with Francisco Conceição. Not so much given away as cleverly won. Caicedo. João Pedro. Played through nicely. Oh, nice attempt. Well, you have to stand and applaud when you see a finish like that. It is a tremendous piece of skill. Neto. Ball with James now. This could be threatening. Oh, what a chance! Oh, you can't stop them now. They've got another in ball nicely. Oh, gone for it. And it's not missed by that much.
Yeah, just couldn't keep it on target.
Out of play. Throw in to come. Jeremy Boga. Now with Yildiz. To square things up. And there's the equaliser. The advantage was not held for long. Pedro Neto. João Pedro. Oh, great work. What's next? Acres of space here. Oh, he got his head to it, but not the right part of the head, it seems. It's a bad miss. Conceição. Pierre Kalulu. This could get interesting. To take the lead. And another. 2 goals in a matter of minutes. No wonder they're celebrating. Incredible. Garnacho. Chelsea trying to get things moving. And that's a shame for them. Nothing doing. Kalulu. Kenan Yildiz. Yildiz threads it through. And played in now. And there's the hat-trick. He'll be taking the match ball home. Cole Palmer. Neto. Space now to get a crossover. Chelsea recovering possession well. This could bring belief back. That's world-class goalkeeping.
Well, I have to say, I thought that was in. Great stop.
Played into the box. Bremer. Conceição. Chelsea have possession again. Garnacho. Marc Cucurella. Great instinct there to cut it out. Coke Miners. Jeremy Boga. Now with Coke Miners. Oh, they've lost it. The attack is over.
Well, they stopped that move in its tracks. That was excellent defending.
And that brings the first half to a close here in West London. And so we're underway with the second half. Thuram. On to Yildiz. Marc Cucurella. João Pedro. And that's going to be a free kick. Ball one, well read. And there's a chance for the break here. Good ball, decent looking attack this. Oh, heroic tackle. João Pedro. That's a good ball. Oh, that's been won really smartly. Neto. Palmer. João Pedro. Chelsea have it back now. Cole Palmer. Enzo Fernandez. And on to Garnacho. Chelsea come away with the ball. Fernandez. Keeping it nicely now, but they can't dwell on the ball. And play on is the verdict there. Thuram. On to Yildiz. That's nice from Yildiz. And it's been given as offside. Enzo Fernandez. And it's been cut out. There's the turnover. Coke Miners. The counter looks on here. Options available. But it will now be tidied up and cleared away. And the ref blows for a foul. Free kick awarded. Oh, could be here. Probing, but the target won't open. Looking to put the cross in. Setting up the chance. Oh, chance! It's a 3-goal lead, and the win almost guaranteed. Marc Cucurella. Cole Palmer. Hard work brings reward. They've got the ball. Thuram. Well won, but the ball out. The ball back with Chelsea now. Garnacho. Just 10 minutes to go now. A little careless there as the ball changes hands. Conceição. Conceição getting it through. And it's offside here. Cole Palmer. And on to Garnacho. Well, this looks too easy. It looks far too easy. Oh, well held. That's an assured piece of goalkeeping. Here we go! And that's a fine save to deny a proper chance. Jonathan David. Now there could be an opportunity to counter. And that might have ended up a lot better than it has. João Pedro. The ref has seen that as a foul. Ball given away, gifted.
Not sure what he was thinking there.
And that's the final whistle, leaving the fan...
opening night. A huge night for both. Hello and welcome to one of the most recognisable venues in world football, the Estadio Santiago Bernabeu here in Madrid. And Derek Ray here on the commentary gantry, joined by Sue Smith, who'll provide all the tactical observations. And match day 1 in the Champions League for these two teams, always an important date on the calendar. It's Real Madrid against Atletico Madrid.
Yeah, thanks a lot. Well, both teams will have high hopes of getting to the knockout stages. You just think a quick start, gaining control of the game early, that's going to be key. Hopefully we'll see a good match.
Well, that's how to put in a clean tackle. And let's dissect the Real Madrid side. Thibaut Courtois is the keeper of choice. Eder Militao plays with Antonio Rudiger in central defence. Aurelien Tchouameni plays alongside Federico Valverde in central midfield. And the main striker today is Kylian Mbappe. And this is how Atletico will line up. Jan Oblak stands between the posts. Robin Lenormand starts with Jose Maria Jimenez in the centre of defence. And the striker today is Alexander Sørloth. Well, you never quite know who's going to emerge from the shadows and become a match winner, but this man might be a decent shout. What are you expecting to see from him?
Well, he's got everything, hasn't he? But what I think could be key today is that ability to deliver the ball from wide areas. It's certainly going to be a tactic that he can use to create those opportunities throughout the game.
Wait a minute, Sue, a chance! In it goes! An early goal! No wonder they're celebrating! Well worked piece of pressing. And good anticipation. Rudiger. Mbappe with it. Well, the attack grinds to a halt, offside. Valverde. Here's Mbappe. And he stopped them in their tracks. And he has options available. But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. Alexander Sørloth. And possession lost by Real Madrid. A real struggle to contain him. Alex Baena. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Well, a scruffy little sequence with neither side able to control the ball.
Yeah, they're just not on the same wavelength, are they?
Alexander Sørloth. Did a good job of cutting it out. And possession secured, keeper's ball. Error from the keeper, will they seize on it? Opportunity. Oh, not safe yet. And maybe scope for Atletico to add to their lead with this set piece. Incisive pass from Mbappe. Almost found its target, but cutting it out in the end. Decent position for Atletico to find themselves in. Oh, genuine chance. And taken cleanly by the keeper. Bellingham. Good tackle. And defensive play to be applauded. Well, a bit more in the way of precision was required. Bellingham. Mbappe. Excellent vision. The Keeper had plenty to think about with bodies around him. Baena. Here's Alvarez. An Atletico throw-in coming up here. Koke gives it away. Well, the threat could be there. And that is that. So back in business, the ball moving again, and Real with a bit of work ahead of them. They're certainly making attacking inroads, Atletico Madrid. But what can they do from this position? Real Madrid regaining possession. Tchouaméni. Now a decent position. But they couldn't quite muster a real threat.
Oh, sniffed out the danger well there. Looked like a real promising attack, didn't it?
Alexander-Arnold. Well, they have the ball once more. Atletico might fancy their chances from this position. Atletico trying to extend their advantage. They've won the corner. Chance maybe to use their counter-attacking ability to good effect. Given away by Real Madrid. I think most fans would be pretty happy with this man's display so far.
Yeah, he's had a really productive first half and give his side the lead with a tidy finish, but it's his all-round play that's been so good too. Hopefully we'll see more of that in the second half.
Nicely timed tackle. And so 30 minutes left for play in this one. Bellingham. Well, couldn't quite find his teammate. Plenty to like about this Atletico move, but quick thinking defensively. Kylian Mbappe. Counter-attacking chance. Alexander Sørloth. Oh, this is looking promising. Oh, a touch too heavy there.
Yeah, that looks really promising. They'll be disappointed, you know.
Vinicius Junior. Aurélien Tchouaméni. That's a good-looking ball. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Okay, can he deliver? Well, room for improvement in terms of the finish. And in the right position to make sure it didn't go all the way through. Mbappe. Could pose a threat on the counter. No, high quality defending. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own, but a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. That's a good looking ball. Oh, but cutting it out in the nick of time. Real Madrid attacking, and they have to give it a go with time not on their side. This could level it. What a vital intervention. Alexander Sørloth. Well, they might be able to launch a counter-attack, but the danger averted for now.
Well, just listen to the atmosphere in here. The fans are doing their bit, trying to spur
It's
them
an
on to
opportunity! And what a save that was! I must say, I thought the goalkeeper was on holiday prior to that and had so little to do. Could still be dangerous. Well, it did look promising for a bit. Good run, very much in control of the situation. Can he finish them off? Well, he really read that brilliantly.
Yeah, snuffed out nicely.
Cutting it out. Good conditions for the counter. The referee is decide. Chances on. Oh, it's in! And that might be the goal that clinches it. Well, now it is final and... A really exciting night ahead of us here at the Santiago Bernabeu in Madrid. I'm Derek Ray, ready here on the commentary position, and alongside me is the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfielder Stuart Robson. And there's nothing quite like the feeling of the opening match day in the Champions League. It's Real Madrid taking on Chelsea.
Well, you can sense the anticipation around the ground today. Both these teams would love to get to the knockout stages, so it's always helpful to win your first game.
And slipped through beautifully. It's still there for him. There it is, the opening goal of this match, and what a start they've made. A defensive intervention there. Palmer. Enzo Fernandez. Will it happen for them? Well, it was straight at the keeper, but technically good goalkeeping. Valverde. There to take it away. Joao Pedro. Pedro Neto. That's a good-looking ball. Clean challenge. Might lead to a chance. James. This could be the equaliser. Oh, they've done it! A goal for Chelsea, who've got themselves on level terms. Given away by Real Madrid. Impressive build-up. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Well, using the space really well, but now can they push on? And a goal! In the lead again! Fully deserved! Cucurella. Joao Pedro. Oh, it looked really promising for them. Mbappe. Confident attacking play. Can he put it in? The game has been turned on its head. They have never stopped believing, and now they sense victory. Tchouaméni. Pass by Mbappe, he'll be disappointed.
Yeah, that's a clever interception.
Jude Bellingham. And tidy defensive play. Joao Pedro. Now Chelsea in a position of menace. And players waiting in the centre. Top-class defending. And quick thinking defensively. Neto. On to Palmer. Can they set up a chance? Shot blocked, but still alive. And in the end, no damage done. And Chelsea looking dangerous. Oh, surely! And effectively parried away by the keeper. A Chelsea corner. Vinicius Junior. Nicely timed tackle. And the first half is in. So back in business, second half underway, and Chelsea know they really need to lift themselves. And Real's creative tendencies coming to the fore. Oh, the threat is there. But no damage done, that's the main thing. João Pedro. Neto. Now with James. Very quick thinking there. Oh, danger here. It's with Vinicius Junior. Real Madrid have given us away. Pedro. Will it be? Oh, superb tackle.
Well, defending doesn't get much better than that.
Kylian Mbappe. Real chance. Oh, tremendous work. And he gobbles up the second chance. Disappointment for the keeper. No wonder he's asking questions of his defence. Cucurella. Enzo Fernandez. Oh, moving it nicely. Oh, it's on! Given away by Real Madrid. Trying to tee it up. Fernandez. Valverde. And the pass by Mbappe. He'll be disappointed. Opportunity here. Federico Valverde. Now with Palmer. Oh, what an opportunity. Strong bit of pressing. Mbappe. And threaded through by Mbappe. Perhaps now. In it goes! Such a complete performance. 4 in front now. Interesting pass. Now with James. Well, that's good defending. Well organised up the back. And he's in. Oh dear, up a dead end. It was promising.
No chance of getting through on that occasion, was there?
Bellingham. Pedro. Well, this could really help the cause. A real opening now. And still pressing. Well, disappointing end to the move. Mbappe. This could be troublesome. Chance was building. Cole Palmer. Here's Valverde. Trying his luck. Oh, body in the way, crucially. Can he put it away? And you cannot argue with a hat-trick. Simply unstoppable today. Mbappe is with Vinicius Junior. Oh, it looked really promising for them. A good and fair challenge. So 1 minute of stoppage time, that's what the officials have said. And there is the full-time whistle. The start of a new Champions League season for these two. Well, when you sit here at the Bernabeu and look around, you're conscious of history. What a venue. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and I'm joined for analysis by Stuart Robson. And there's always that tingling feeling on match day 1 in the Champions League. It's Real Madrid, and they take on Juventus.
Well, I'm looking forward to this one. It's so important that you get off to a good start. So let's hope both sides go for the win here and we get an exciting match.
Now, what can they do from here? There's the shot. And that, a piece of goalkeeping you're going to see again and again and again. And the short option preferred. Goes towards that far post. And the keeper dealing with the situation for now. Favouring the short one. Oh, could be an opportunity here. And goes for goal! That shot had more than a bit of oomph behind it.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. He doesn't hit the target, but it was a very clean strike.
Mbappe. And the pass deftly cut out. Juventus, the old lady, they know how to keep the ball. What can they do from here? Delightful pass. Well, it nearly worked out on a fine interception. Another successful intervention, winning the ball back.
Well, he's done really well there. What a great interception.
Thuram. This looks interesting. How did they let that attack come to an end? Federico Valverde. Mbappe tries his luck. Well, the shot seemed like a good option, but goalkeeper's ball. Jonathan David. Threading it. On a solid piece of goalkeeping. And how about the short corner? And players waiting at the far post. Well, it might still work out for them. And defensive resilience there. Yildiz. Yildiz! Oh, it's an unbelievable save by Courtois! Now, how about the short corner? Play towards the back post. It wasn't quite as good as it looked when it left the boot. Bellingham. That's a lovely ball. Going for the chip. Oh, and that is an audacious chip. Well, he might smile. The goalkeeper has no interest in smiling. Thuram. Splendidly cut out. Juventus keep possession, and it's positive possession. What can they do from this position? And Juventus have done it! A goal for them! Level pegging! Aurelien Tchouameni and Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. Having to shoot. Just couldn't get it through.
Well, you won't see too many better blocks than that.
Well, he's certainly not alone. Can they forge ahead? Well, this could be a chance for Juventus to take the lead. They have a corner. It's a short one. Well, there's defensive solidity for you. Oh, this looks useful. Cup miners, and taking it without any trouble at all.
Well, as you can see, Juventus have certainly created enough chances, but their finishing just hasn't been good enough. But you do sense a goal is coming now.
Oh, wait a minute, look what's happening. Excellent defending. touch too heavy there. Juventus will have to throw it back in play. And space to cross it. Very effective pass. Unable to get himself back onside here.
Well, he was always going to be offside. That was the wrong option.
Nicely weighted ball. And the flag has gone up. Offside. And dribbling with it, but out of play. One minute of stoppage time has been added on. Now, who can he play it to? Now the managers will now deliver their half-time. And off we go again. The second half has begun. Jeremy Boga. Good pressure to win it back. Thuram. And on to Conceição. That's a good-looking ball. And on to Thuram. And defensive play to be applauded.
Well, that was how to defend the edge of the box.
Cope Miners. Now a decent position. Well, not much came of that. Vinicius Junior. Now with David. The referee is there to take the lead. Tremendous reflexes. Thibaut Courtois. And short it is. Interesting pass. Can he put it away? What a commitment to defending. Out of play for a Juventus throw-in. Kenan Yildiz. Who can he pick out? Well, an attempt to forget all about, unfortunately.
Yeah, got it all wrong. Trying to pass it into the corner, opened up his body, but didn't make the right sort of contact.
A lot to like about Francisco Conceição and his first half performance. Your assessment?
Well, they weren't at their best, but...
And firing it. An incredible block. And showing good defensive judgment. Kenan Yildiz. And support available. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Oh, great vision. Must take the lead here. Oh, a challenge that simply had to be won.
That looked a really big chance.
Might be a chance to break. They need to shore up the defence. And lining it up. Oh, yes! A goal! Exactly what they were looking for, and he's come up with it. Bellingham. Fine work from Juve to win back possession. Might lead to a chance. Oh, it's on! And a goal! Another one! Two in quick succession! Well, he keeps going. Well, he really read that brilliantly.
Good job he made the turnover there.
Real Madrid have given us away. Wasted possession again. Now breaking at pace, potential danger. And he's in. Penalty. Can they get one back? Oh, he's guessed correctly and saved it. And the Juventus personnel change here. Corner kick played in. Really important piece of last-ditch defending. Turn Miners. Mbappe with it. Rodrigo. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. Turn Miners. Miners playing it through. Needs composure. Great moment. And there it is, a goal. I must say, much to the annoyance of the keeper. So full time it is, and a morale boosting 3 points on the board.
For commentary is the midfielder turned expert analyst Stuart Robson, and we're good to go with match day 1 of the Champions League. It's Juventus facing Atletico Madrid.
Well, you can sense the anticipation around the ground today. Both these teams would love to get to the knockout stages, so it's always helpful to win your first game.
Youth is trying to get them in. Chance for Conceição, and there it is. The opening goal, and what a bright start it's been. Oh, real opportunity, and it's there to equalise. Settle in for the rest of this. A great game already. Intercepted, great reading of the game. Jeremy Boga. A terrific tackle. The chance has gone.
Oh, what a tackle that was.
Atletico showing good width here. Oh, what a chance. Locked and straight to the keeper. Conceição.
Conceição.
Players waiting in the centre. It'll be everybody up for the corner now. They take it short. Alexander Sørloth. Pass played through perfectly. Onto it, in on goal. Oh, that's really assured goalkeeping. Read it perfectly. Could be something building for Juventus here, but not the end result they wanted from an encouraging position. Getting closer. Oh, chance here. Oh, yes! Everyone knew exactly what he wanted to do, but that's perfectly placed beyond the keeper. A finish of real class. Jonathan David. To Yildiz. It's nice from Koopmeiners. Gets in the way superbly.
Well, you can't underestimate a block like that.
Juventus have possession again. Julian Alvarez. Conceição. Played through. Can Yildiz finish? And they've scored again. That puts them further in front. What a position to be in. Pass was read and the ball has changed hands. Cambiaso. Koopmeiners. Lovely setup. Oh, what a tackle to break up the play. Going for it. Superb reactions to cancel out a brilliant effort. Here it comes. And it's gone all the way through somehow. How did nobody get a touch on that? Kenan Yildiz. And a change in possession.
They're much harder to break down in those areas, aren't they?
Juventus trying to get things moving. Conceição. Good work from Atletico to win back possession. A little too strong, and the goalkeeper will get it. Kefren Turan. Now with Francisco Conceição. Kefren Turan. Francisco Conceição. Oh, that's really well cut out. Alexander Sørloth. Now, this has to be. There it is! A lifeline in this game. And surely momentum is with them now. Incredible! Kalulu. Now with Kelly. Andrea Cambiaso. Boga. With that, the first half comes to an end here in Chile. Away we go then for the second half, with Juventus holding the lead, but only just. Kefren Turan. Switched on and ready to intercept there. Corner to come then. An opportunity to extend this lead. They decide against putting it into the box. This could be threatening. And it's hit the bar. Was looking good, but there it's ended.
Well, Atleti are hanging on here. Had they gone 2 down, they really would be up against it.
Okay. The counter looks on here. Options available. It's a really good break, this. Could be a chance. Wanting more after his earlier goal, but no joy there.
Yeah, he's certainly the danger man at the moment. Looks really sharp, doesn't he?
That hasn't been decisively dealt with. Well, from so far out, it didn't appear to be the best option. Close, though.
Well, it surprised everybody, including me, but it's a decent strike, you have to say.
Passing and the movement is good here. They're in here. It's in! And of course it's in! It's a masterclass in finishing to complete his hat-trick. Andrea Cambiaso. Well read to gain possession.
Good anticipation there, it really was.
This could be dangerous. Now composure needed. That's brilliant. That really is. Spotted the chance to lift it over the keeper and did it perfectly. Something for Atletico to bite on now as the game restarts. Sirlot. That's not a bad-looking ball. And that's won back nicely in a good area. Alexander Sirlot. And on to Conceição. With a really good ball. And good composure to claim the ball. Julian Alvarez. Now with Thuram. Oh, good defending, just when it was looking threatening.
Well, that was how to defend the edge of the box.
Boga. Kefren Thuram. Yildiz threads it through. It's in! 2 to the good. That little bit of buffer. And it's just a matter of keeping concentration now. Conceição. Oh, could be here. Oh, real opportunity. A vital block. Juventus are making a change now. The box it goes. And nervy clearance, still pressure. That was looking good, but nothing to come from it. And he'll have a go here. Gutsy move to block it. Turn around in possession. Excellent positioning. Toyn Koopmeiners. And trying his luck. Another goal to put a rubber stamp of approval on everything that they've shown us today. Beautifully weighted ball. The attack broken up. Taking a chance, and that's a fine save to deny a proper chance. It's been delivered. Still trouble here. And that hasn't come to anything. One of those why not moments, and we've just seen why not.
Not the best option taken there. A slight rush of blood, I think.
So into the final 5 minutes. Played in with that. Good patient build-up, but not quite the end product. Switched on and ready to intercept there. fans here to...
In store for you today. The hype has been building all week. Good evening and welcome ahead of what should be a pulsating night of football. And Derek Ray here on the gantry, joined for commentary today by Sue Smith. And what we have coming up for you is action from Champions League match day 1. It is Juventus taking on Chelsea.
Yeah, thanks a lot. Well, both teams will have high hopes of getting to the knockout stages. You just think a quick start, gaining control of the game early, that's going to be key. Hopefully we'll see a good match.
Great effort to keep that one in play. And the old lady of Italian football going with this starting 11.
Yeah, it's a 4-5-1, but it will morph into a 4-2-3-1. The single centre-forward will be supported by the number 10, and you'd expect them to rotate and swap positions just to try and drag defenders out. The wide midfielders, they'll offer a...
Oh, Sue, this looks promising. Super challenge. Wow. It's going to be a free kick for Juventus. Cambiaso. Turn Koopmeiners. Taking it away. Attacking possibilities for Chelsea. Can they forge ahead? Well, he tried to place that one, and given his proximity to the goal, he's bound to be disappointed. Koopmeiners. Well, it's a real bonus when you have a player who's not only naturally gifted, but is also happy to put in the work, and that applies to Kenan Yildiz. What might we see from him today?
Yeah, he pulls the strings, doesn't he? He'll dictate the tempo, a very unselfish player. That's key to the way they play. I can't wait to watch him today.
Palmer took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. David. Excellent vision. Offside it is, but he needed sharp eyes to make that decision.
Well, I thought he timed his run perfectly here. Incredibly close, but just about the correct decision, I think.
Given away by Chelsea. to the exercise from Juventus. In it goes! The goal for 1-0, and that changes the dynamic. Cucurella. Well, good idea. Real chance. And squandering the chance. Good heavens.
Well, he's got to score that. It's a huge opportunity to equalise.
Mainers. And on to Boga. Kenan Yildiz. Feeding it through. And he could be in proper trouble here. Oh, and the flag goes up.
Well, he just gets caught ball watching. Needs to be more alive. You've got to work harder to stay onside.
Plenty of space for this Chelsea attack. A fine reading of the situation. Well, that's splendid play. And look at this! Super stop! They won't complain about having won the corner, and maybe an opportunity to increase their advantage. Attack collapsed completely.
Well, they managed to snuff that out quickly, didn't they?
And bursting forward, but nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. Oh, I thought they were onto something there. Yildiz. It's with Mainers. Oh, that's an interesting pass. Thuram! Nicely blocked. Very quick thinking there. Pedro. Well, very close to half-time now, and it's a narrow lead for the home side. How would you assess what you've seen?
Yeah, they've dictated the play a lot.
Chance here. Oh, they've done it. A goal for Chelsea, who've got themselves on level terms. Back underway, level pegging, 1 goal apiece in this game. Not a huge chunk of added time, 1 minute. Boga. For them to worry about in the end. Good defending. And there goes the half-time whistle. That will do it. And so they begin the second half here in Turin. Pierre Kalulu. Could be troublesome. For the lead here. Well, the bar can be the goalkeeper's best friend. And the attack fizzling out.
That wasn't far away, was it? They do well to
a chance here, Sue. And a goal it is to put them in front again. No less than they deserve. Reece James. Adebayo. Fernandez. João Pedro. Pierre Kalulu. Good example of pressing without the ball. Clever defending. Promising possession, this. And the ball back with Chelsea now. Cucurella. Caicedo. A long way from the perfect pass.
Yeah, they'll be disappointed with that. No need to lose it there.
Mainers. Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. They're getting the ball forward. Yildiz! And he's in an offside position. Reece James. Pedro. Cole Palmer. Credit due, a good intervention. Opportunity it is. Well, that's really sound goalkeeping, not letting the opposition have any scraps. Conceição. Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. And the counter-attack looks on. Cole Palmer. Opportunity. Well, it's gone in. A goal for Chelsea, who now are level. Bremer. Now with Yildiz. Francisco Conceição. Enzo Fernandez. Neto. Effective challenge. Can he find the right pass? Able to skip past his man. Conceição! Fine goalkeeping to push that away. Cole Palmer. And Chelsea struggling to keep the ball. Palmer. Pedro Neto. Still level, but Chelsea on the attack, near the end. That's well read defensively.
Yeah, dealt with that really well, didn't he?
Yildiz. And on to Boga. A very timely interception. Counter-attacking chance. Palmer. Oh, they were in a decent position too.
Well, it's so noisy in here and the fans are really pushing their side on. They know there's still time for one last chance to get the winner.
Yildiz. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Well, Chelsea being afforded too much space here. Options in the centre. Well, that is a moment he would love to have back because it really was there for him. And that is the whistle for the end of the 90. Nothing.
sides go for the win here and we get an exciting match.
So the ball is rolling. The first half of this game underway. And this is the starting lineup for Atletico. Jan Oblak stands between the posts. Robin Lenormand starts with Jose. Chance to finish. And a goal! The first in this derby, and it falls for Atletico. And just listen to what it means to the fans. Chouameni. Attacking possibilities for Real. This could square the game. Oh, but no! Heroism flashed in front of his eyes. Couldn't take the chance.
Well, I think that's a poor miss. They really should be level now. Will they come to regret that?
Well, I'm not sure the keeper particularly wanted that, but danger averted for now. Not too many defenders in the wide positions, and Atletico know it. Quick ball almost all along the ground. Kylian Mbappe. Promising looking ball. Oh, misplaced.
They can't afford to give the ball away so easily.
Alvarez. Decent position for Atletico to find themselves in. Oh, a touch too heavy there. Alexander-Arnold. And it's in! Beyond the goalkeeper, Real Madrid are level. So underway again, following the goal that made things level. Valverde. Now, options are plenty, but it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. Decent position, and just putting it over the top. Well, not quite what he wanted to do with the pass. Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. Deserves credit for winning the ball back. Incisive pass from Mbappe. Well, a top-notch piece of defensive judgment.
Yeah, he makes those interceptions so well.
Alexander Sørloth. Can he put them in front? And it was a wonderful chance, but the goalkeeper comes through.
Yes, Derek, you have to give credit to the keeper, but surely he should have scored there. That's a big, big chance.
Alvarez. Can they make this catch? Chouameni. That's a good pass. To take the lead. Oh yes, a goal! Exactly what they were looking for, and he's come up with it. Valverde. Now a decent position. Oh, that's an expert piece of defending, just as it was looking threatening. Well, offside, unfortunately. Koke. And he did well to cut it out. Atletico might be able to cash in here. Could be threatening. Oh, it was a close run thing, but the goalkeeper just got there first. Jude Bellingham. Wasteful from Real Madrid. Now opening things up. And Bellingham. Opportunity here. And a goal! He's doubled his total for the day. It's superb scoring form. And the ball rolling again after what was a dazzling first 45 from Real. Can they repeat that in the second half? Mbappe! Alvarez. Good tackle. Well, he tried in vain to get himself back onside.
Well, he needs to show greater awareness there and hold on to the ball a fraction longer.
Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. And the flag has gone up here, offside the decision. Vinicius Junior. Showing good situational awareness. This looks interesting. Oh, blocked it! Good patient build-up as they try to fashion something. Koke. Will it happen for them? To trim back the lead. And a goal. It was served up on a silver platter for him. So the action continues. Can Atletico push for a leveller here? Intercepting it intelligently. He's got to clatter it away. To go in, but marvellous defending. And the Real corner, hungry for more. A bit short with the clearance. Really good build-up, but no end product.
Well, they've defended that really well. They look very organised there.
And Real come away with it. Chouameni. Possession, the most important thing. Now the quick counter-attack could be on. Delightful pass. Oh, they were in a decent position too. Might work out. The verdict is offside here. Koke. And there to intervene. Can he put it away? A routine save. Chouameni. Possession ceded by the Merengues. Comfortable on the ball, moving it forward here, Atletico. Oh, that's a clever ball. An alert piece of defending. Could pose a threat on the counter. Vinicius Junior. Far from a good pass.
Well, the Atletico fans are really getting behind the team.
Oh, wait a moment, look at what's happening. And a goal! Tchouaméni. Still level. Real Madrid continued to look for what could be a winner. Well, they have the ball once more. Plenty of support here. But a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. Bellingham. Oh, danger here. And Bellingham. Oh, really good save, and it remains all square.
Well, he's just saved his team from defeat here. It's a great save, I would say.
Really getting stuck in. And denied by the post. There we have it, the 90... A really exciting game in prospect as Real Madrid get it underway. And a look at the Chelsea starting 11. Reece James starts with Cucurella in the fullback positions. And in this tactical setup, they have just the one player in attack. Looking for the angle, but quick thinking defensively. And the starting players for Real Madrid. Thibaut Courtois is the keeper of choice. Eder Militao plays with Antonio Rüdiger in central defence. Federico Valverde plays alongside Aurelien Tchouaméni in the centre of midfield. And lining up through the middle in attack today is Kylian Mbappe. Not made it look routine, but read it well. Neto. Maybe dangerous here. Oh, that's top-notch goalkeeping, you've got to say. Chouameni. Well, high quality defending. Neto. What can Chelsea do from this position? Must take the lead here. Oh, that's a penalty. This to make it 1-0. A goal! Calmly taken spot kick. Now the action underway. Can Real find a response now? Well, out of play, under pressure. Out of play it goes, and it will be a throw-in. Well read to put an end to that attack. Textbook example of how to cut it out. Vinicius Junior. Well, both sides guilty of giving the ball away.
Yeah, there's not much space. They just can't keep it. They just need to be more precise in their passing.
Mbappe. Showing good situational awareness. Nicely timed tackle. Real find themselves in a position of menace. Rewarded for that brilliant high press. Aurelien Chouameni. Now options are plenty. And firing it. And not cleared away properly. And I think the threat has been averted. And a really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. Pedro Neto. Able to skip past his man. Valverde. Real Madrid have given us away. Now Chelsea in a position of menace. Oh, that's a super piece of defending.
Yeah, nice build-up. They just lack that end product. Stop that one in its tracks.
Well, you really have to applaud the ambition. Could be. And Chelsea have done it. It's going to be so difficult to stop them now. Given away by Real Madrid. Can they set up a chance? And just like that, broken up. Over the touchline for what will be a Real Madrid throw. Pedro. Here's Mbappe. And threaded through by Mbappe. Could it be? Oh, goalkeeping heroics.
Oh, talk about reactions. How good were his then? It's such close range. That's a brilliant save.
And Chelsea get the decision from the referee. And the fourth official confirming that we'll have one additional minute. In it goes! A three-goal cushion, and you truly sense it's a matter of how many. So the first half... Well, off and running again, and it was a sublime performance by Chelsea in the first half. Will we see more of the same in the second 45? Cucurella. Well, they pressed them high, and here they come. And flag raised, offside.
It's careless, this. He had other options. He should have held on to it a bit longer. Just give your teammate a bit more time.
Chelsea recovering possession well. Plenty of support here. Kylian Mbappe. Oh, yes! It's gone in! And now a chance for them to revel in the moment. Cucurella. On to Palmer. A very effective challenge put in. Promising looking ball. And winning it back.
Yeah, anticipated well there. Read that before it even happened.
And Chelsea come away with it. Could be troublesome. Can he deliver? Really good build-up, but no end product. Now, can they hit them on the counter? It's looking promising. Oh, genuine chance. Oh, incredible save, and he snuffed out the danger. Who's going to get on the end of it? Oh, a fine stop, and more importantly, away from danger. Enzo Fernandez. Neto. It's really opening up positively for Chelsea. Sound piece of goalkeeping. Goal from the keeper, and they'll come again.
Yeah, that's poor quality, that.
Mbappe. Well, what can they do to stop him running at them? And delivered into the box. Big chance. It's gone in! And well, he might celebrate on the back of that. Successful intervention, winning the ball back. And snuffing out the danger. Adarabioyo. Might be a chance here. Well, the keeper is happy the bar was there. Up a disappointing dead end. Waited well. Chance still there. And the decision is one of offside here. And back to Robert Sanchez. Moises Caicedo. Good visualisation and execution. Well, it looked like it might lead to something very positive indeed, but a useful interception. Might do damage on the break. Trying to connect. And the keeper to the rescue.
Well, he's a class goalkeeper, and he showed it there with that save.
That clearance means a corner kick. So the corner played into the box. And still dangerous. Oh, he's gone for goal. And the keeper making sure there were no scraps for them to feed on. And nicely over the top. Oh, it might be. Oh, excellent reflexes.
Yeah, denied what looked like a certain goal. That's brilliant awareness. Went in strongly, decisively.
It's a neat move. Could be. Oh, a challenge that simply had to be won.
Yeah, he timed his tackle well, didn't he?
Well, just 1 minute of time added on for stoppages here. And there goes the full-time whistle. Chelsea claim all 3 points in their opening match in the